What's up, everyone? Welcome to the very first episode of Project Moto Media. I'm Chad Lewin, retired professional racer, and I do real estate now, but it's so boring, so I started Project Moto Media so we can ride a little bit more. But I can't do this alone.
I like how you really emphasize retired. I think that's really what your title is, retired.
Get a little old here.
I'm Adam Wahi, longtime motorcycle journalist, vlogger, and influencer, and I partner up with Chad Lewin to do Project Moto Media, and this is episode 1.
All right, and for episode 1, we are lucky to be in Barrett Racing Garage, and we're gonna be reviewing 2 of the baddest motorcycles available. The flagship for Honda, the CBR1000RR-R Fireblade SP, and the Aprilia RSV4 1100 Factory.
All right, everyone, like Chad said, we got the 2026 Honda Triple R Fireblade SP and the RSV4 Factory. Both these are new for 2026. Not many people have put them head to head here at the racetrack, so Chad and I are gonna take care of that for them.
And with the Aprilia was introduced in 2009, so it's a relatively new motorcycle, but it came out swinging and winning races with one of my favorite people, Max Biaggi. And we are on arguably the 4th generation, and they have revamped it for 2026. 222 horsepower to the crank, 93 foot-pounds of torque to the crank, 445 pounds. What's up with the Fireblade, Wahid?
All right, Honda CBR1000RR Fireblade SP, a lot of words, a lot of naming conventions, but this is Honda's top-of-the-line leader class Superbike. Honda's been doing it for as long as anyone has in the Superbike game, and now they finally come out with something that can really go toe-to-toe with the European bikes. They lost their way for a number of years, but Big Red is back, and they're ready to compete against the RSV4 Factory.
I like it, but the question is, which one wins? But more importantly, which one wins our contest? Because I'm gonna smoke Adam while we figure out which bike wins the battle. Yep.
All right, what are we doing? Lap times?
Yeah, lap time. Did we just put my name for that already?
Ah, stop,
dude. Drag race.
Yep, we gotta do drag race.
But we gotta do 2 forms. I wanna do a drag race using the electronics for the launch control, and an endurance drag race. Where we have to run to the bike. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. Run to the bike, start it, and roll.
Le Mans style.
Yeah.
And then a back it in challenge.
You really wanna do that?
Let's
Are
do
you
that.
sure?
Back it in challenge.
Dude, this guy.
3 things.
Best lap, drag race, back it in challenge.
I'm gonna win. Let's
We're
go.
going down, dude.
Let's go.
All right, Adam and I each got 10 laps on each bike, but now it's time to really see who's gonna be the winner between Adam and I and the Honda and the Aprilia.
Lap times, let's do it. Now here's the rules. You get 1 warm-up lap and 2 flyers, and then an up lap. We've got lap timers, we're recording scores. That's how it's going down.
I don't like the 1 flyer or the 1 warm-up. I'd say, I mean, I'm a racer. I come from tire warmers and stuff. These are cold tires, DOTs. How about 2 warm-ups? Maybe 3.
Dude, we're on brand new Dunlop SportMax Q5 tires. The whole purpose of these tires is so you can go out immediately and haul butt.
I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust these tires. 1 warm-up, 2 flyers. May the best man win.
Yeah, who's gonna go first though?
No best out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. First one.
And then winner goes first?
Winner chooses who goes first on what bike.
Let's do it.
All right, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah!
You go first on the Honda.
All right, I don't want to go first. All right, game on, game on. I go first. Honda CBR1000RR-R Fireblade SP. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna get 1 warm-up, 2 flyers, and pull in switch bikes. See what happens. So this is my warm-up. Let's get warmed up. Let's get the tires hot. Oh, the transmission is so nice on this bike. It really is. Gotta get the tires off. Coming up on our first flyer. That's our warm-up.
All right, here comes this short, you know what? He thinks he knows Max Biaggi. He's Max Biaggi right there. We'll see what he does out there. I'm thinking a 3-minute, 69-second for sure.
Woo, coming in hot, baby. Oh. Woo. These electronics are gnarly. I had the thing lit up. First flyer. Down to second for the bull. Oh, a little bump there. Oh, skatey, skatey. Oh, baby. Oh, a lot of people lose it right there.
Here comes Mad Max Biaggi Part 2. He's on the flyer. That was lap 1 flyer. Let's see how lap 2 flyer. I think lap 1 he was doing a little bit better, backing it in a little bit. Not backing in, but the rear tire was humming. I heard that. He's probably gonna be like, oh yeah, it was backing in like to the lock. Yeah, definitely not. But SportMax Q5 humming.
What's Adam gonna have? No way he's gonna beat that. Adam can't beat that. I ain't buying that. I should freaking light it up on this whole last lap. Woo! What's this guy got? Forget the tires warm for me. So since you're going right after a new rule, no warm-up lap. You get your out and hit it. Let's go. I made sure I spun it up nice for you so it's got tons of grip. Thank you. Hey, hey, hey. Just saying. We're gonna show you how a real man rides a bike. Oh my God. Adam's out there now in the Honda. He's not going to beat my lap time. But look at this squid. Look at this guy. Oh, he broke so early. There's more room. I wish I was mic'd up to talk to him because this guy, Adam's not a bad rider. I will never tell that to his face, but he ain't that bad. And he's fun, but he ain't going to beat me on this challenge. comes Adam again. So we're crossing the line with the first flyer. That was so slow. So slow. Okay, he broke a little bit later. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Dang it, this is his last flyer. Oh, he looks good right there. Oh, dang. That's not Adam. It's like he swapped bikes or something on the other side of the track I didn't see. He doesn't go that fast. I don't think he did it. I don't think this is it. Jack, you lost. I actually don't know if he lost. I'm gonna assume he did. Yeah. There ain't no way. If he beat me, I don't know if I'll ever ride a motorcycle again. I misshifted! Right, Aprilia time. I mean, I'm not surprised. I misshifted! Yeah, what, every turn? Yeah, you do have me go first to warm up the tires for you. All right, game on. Cold tires, I gotta go first. We are on the Aprilia this time. Nobody coming, clear track. Let's get these babies warmed. Oh, going back and forth from bike to bike. Interesting. And I mean really back and forth from bike to bike. One lap to the next. Oh, this thing really gets up and goes. Oh, way more mid-range. Alright, here we come for our first flyer.
Alright everyone, I think I did myself a little disservice by having him go on the Aprilia. That Aprilia, it burns through tires and it heats them up. By the time I ride the RSV4 factory, it's probably going to have greasy, overheated tires. But that's the way it goes. Listen to that bike. Listen to that thing. How sick does that bike sound? Sound off in the comment section. Do you like that bike or the CBR Fireblade RR better? We want to hear from you. And let's see if Chad can best his lap time of 1:55 on the RSV4 factory.
Oh, already went wide and blew this. We're going to take it easy this one, and we're going to send it more on the next one. Woo!
All right, here he comes, lap number 2, and I got to say that RSV4 factory with that 65-degree V4 engine. Listen to that thing. Listen to that thing. Oh, he's backing her off, slowing her down.
But I don't know which one's gonna win between the bikes, man. That's really tough. All right, what excuse do we have now? Max Biaggi wasn't here. What's the track record? Take a look. Nice job, dude. Man, you really are harnessing the power of Max Biaggi. I'm like legit torn. All right, let's be real. Got more laps on this bike than this, but I went faster. It felt good. I'll decide. I'll decide. Fine. All right, folks, we're gonna turn the electronics on. I don't feel like riding Aprilia R's before factory with all the electronics off. I love those SportMax Q5s, but they get hot with this 70 pound-feet torque RC4 factory. It's good to have a little bit of countermeasures to keep things in check. That's why that Aprilia is so cool. You just use those paddle shifts, those paddle buttons, and away you go. Traction control, IMU power traction control enabled. But here he is, still trying. You gotta love the guy for the effort. Never give up. So, you know what's crazy as I watch Adam go really slow out there? I feel like we're both going faster on the Honda. Like, I'm curious what his lap time is on the Aprilia, but I went a little faster on the Honda. Mine, they both started on brand new Q5s, same laps on the bikes, but I expected to go faster on the Aprilia. Yeah, that's weird. Like, I'm kind of confused, so I'm kind of curious what Adam does. Whoa! This thing loves to spin the rear tire. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that V4 horsepower is no joke on this bike. That's not you. Gotta be. Whoa, I win. Stay tuned, folks. We're having some lap timer misfunction. Hey, I apologize for the technical difficulties. But we're gonna get this all fixed and rectified. And obviously the clear winner. I gotta say, this Aprilia is a really fun bike, dude. Totally different ways of going on the track. All right, since it's so fresh in your head, I was just chatting with the camera. Which one is a little bit ahead right now? This bike's just more composed. This bike's a little bit looser. I don't want to say sloppy, but sloppy. You know, this thing's just more composed. If you're the kind of rider who really likes to keep the wheels in line, smooth as fast, you're gonna like that bike. If you're the kind of rider who likes to give this thing the berries, wants some tire spin, wants some wiggle, wants some movement, you're gonna like this bike. You can't go wrong with either. I can actually agree. What I noticed is the tires wore out a little bit. Aprilia was a lot harder to ride than the Honda. Correct. And that's where I'm like shocked, because my expectation was to like the Aprilia better, which don't get me wrong, I will be happy with one of these in my garage, either one. I mean, back to back so far, I'm faster on the Honda and I'm about speed. Whiteboard, let's go to the whiteboard. All right. It's like, it's almost a tie. 156.4 to 156.5.
Woo! Still faster, dude. I closed the gap on the RC4, dude.
You did better than I expected. I didn't think it was gonna end well. But you know, the crazy thing is, well, we gotta get to the whiteboard. Let's just stop this and get to the whiteboard. All right, so Honda first bike out.
155.75, 7.65 for me on the Honda. That was my best.
Not bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought I'd be a little quicker than you on that, so that's pretty good. That's pretty legit. But Aprilia lap time for me is 1:57.4.
Nice, dude. Very nice.
I'm like shocked about the Honda right now. So then, Adam, I can't believe we're this close. 1:56.5. Are you kidding me?
Woo! I closed the gap. I closed the gap, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. So this is really interesting. So like my expectation was to go faster on the Aprilia and like it more. But you know, one thing I noticed, like when the bikes have new tires, they're both extremely stable motorcycles. But you know, we got some laps on the tires and their bikes are starting to move around a little bit. And I was really surprised. You know, I rode the Honda first, felt good, felt planted, felt like I was not at the bike's limit. I could have pushed a lot harder, but we got to bring him back in one piece. So, but on the Aprilia, I felt more at the limit and I was having to ride a lot more reserved. You know, we were riding in race mode, a lot of power. And once with that bike being such a short wheelbase, a very compact design, kind of like a 600, it's very, you know, nimble and flickable. I think that it's maybe just a little bit too narrow of a wheelbase to be stable on those old tires. So I don't know what you were feeling, but I was really skating around on the edge of the tire. I didn't really have a lot of confidence to push. I was letting go of the brake really early. I didn't want to trail brake in, but the Honda was really pushing me to do more.
It's a precise bike. It's a precise bike, and it likes to be ridden with precision.
I'm really surprised right now. It's actually not my expectation, and I have a lot more laps on an Aprilia than a Honda.
Well, now it's time to drag race. So let's see how that goes, and we'll talk after that.
Second challenge. I challenge you to a drag race. So I can't tell which bike's faster yet, especially like on a lap time, a full lap. But
they're both pretty good.
Yeah, let's do drag race, first to fourth gear. Don't go in the dirt. And launch control level 1.
I accept your challenge, but there's no way we're going to use launch control. These are 2026 Superbikes. We're going to do it manual style. We got to do it manual style.
I sense someone scared. Are you scared to hold it wide open with your horsepower in your wrist? All right, then I'll one-up you. Even with my fused back and ankle, I challenge you to a Le Mans style start. We got to stand across the runway, run to the bikes, hop on them, start them. First to fourth gear wins.
That sounds like too much work, but we still got you on the CBR, so I accept your challenge.
I bet you the Aprilia wins.
No way. Great warm-up, now the real race.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that last one. I blacked out. What happened? Oh, dang it! What the hell? Oh, baby! Oh, this thing is fast. Oh my gosh. Dude!
Wow, man, I never knew you were so bad at drag racing.
Vertically challenged. The first one didn't count when we had to like run to the bike and I couldn't swing my leg over and then, you know, trying to touch the ground to put the kickstand up. Like that was an unfair advantage.
You got me back on the second one though. I totally goobered it and bogged it. I'm like, what the hell?
The part you didn't know is the front wheel came up and I was crossed and it came down. I was like, ah!
I saw on the GoPro. I saw on the GoPro. Well, looks like we tied 1-1.
All right. That one's a tie. That one's a tie.
Now, for the final contest, the Back It In Challenge.
Oh, I mean, this one I should definitely have. But hold on. I do have a handicap. So my ankle's fused and I can't use the rear brake. When I would race, I always had a hand brake. Do I get some type of handicap like a golfer, you know?
No, man. This is man style. No,
I have to go half as sideways as you.
They don't have Back It In mode yet for the Aprilia or Honda, so you're screwed.
Well, don't cry if you lose this whole challenge to someone that's handicapped.
Well, that was fun. How did you do?
I mean, I didn't send it back in. I felt like it was a little baby back in, little baby back ribs.
I think maybe we should have done the back it in challenge when we were doing Super Pole, because I heard that Aprilia tire humming under you, dude.
I definitely heard a hum earlier, but not this last time. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with, I saw you send it pretty good on one, and you actually came in eyes wide open like deer in headlights. I'm not a little nervous.
I'm not gonna lie, our videographer Casey can verify or not. I probably did the babyest back it in, but there was twice where I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. The RSV4 is just looser and more fun. You can turn off the rear ABS. CBR1000RR-R is fixed always on ABS. So if you want to back it in, RSV4 is your bike.
Yeah, no, I would totally agree. I was able to back it in a bit more on the RSV4, but the Honda is massively in line. I mean, both bikes are impressive and surprising, but really curious after this. But stick to the plan.
Back
Who
it in
won
challenge.
this?
Adam.
He won this one. Adam.
You won the lap time, 155.7 on the Honda versus my 157.6. And then again, you were faster by only 1/10 on the Aprilia. Drag race, we each got a win, but a crappy win. And then
But the tiebreaker. Yeah. The little challenge that we had amongst ourselves is I am buying Adam dinner. The real question is, you know, which bike ultimately won the shootout today? There's actually going to be quite a surprise, but we got to break bread, discuss. I owe you dinner. Let's wrap it up. Let's figure out which bike actually won the shootout, tally it all up. Stay tuned.
well, man, that was a great day of riding bikes.
Cheers, dude. Congrats. I'm surprised you won. I'm also.
What do you mean surprised?
Everyone was surprised I was there. Let's just face it.
Come on, man. I've been doing this for a long time, dude. Come on.
You're legit. You're
Come
legit.
on.
But like ultimately, like, what bike won? I mean, that's the whole reason we're here.
In my mind, it was a CBR1000RR. That bike's awesome. Super precise, great top end power. Not as much visceral acceleration and torque as the Aprilia, but it just gets it done.
I would agree, which is kind of upsetting because I came to the track expecting the Aprilia to win because I have so many laps.
As did I.
One big differentiator for me was as soon as the tires had some laps on them and they lost some grip, the Aprilia was very hard to ride.
It was.
That was very hard to ride. It was moving a lot. It was almost too much power in your wrist. And the Honda was just refined. It was easy. The brakes, the suspension. I'm a little shocked. And yeah, the Honda, man. The Honda was better.
Kudos to Honda for finally getting off of not being such an awesome bike and finally being near the top of the Superbike class.
Hey, since we're old dogs in this industry, how about the old dog winning the shootout? What bike do we put against the Honda CBR1000RR-R SP? Because we have the new Cowie, we have the R1, we have the Ducati, the BMW. You know, curious what everybody thinks, but check out the next episode because the Honda is going to compete again.
Tune in for episode 2, guys. See ya.
Peace out.